Hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new Doctor Who review. Today is going to be a very different one. Today is going to be very special because first off, I'm going to watch the very first, serial Classic Who Doctor stories, and this is going to be from the season 26, season I guess, and this is going to be Battlefield. Battlefield is the first episode of this season 26, which is really cool. I got this for my birthday, obviously, this present, and it's this episode right here. It's Battlefield, starring obviously the Kate Lepridge Stewart's dad, and which is called the Brigadier, right? And we also have some other characters over here. So alright, this is my first reaction. Let's look at the menu because the menu of these DVDs is really cool. So alright, Alonzi. There we go. Holy shit, that's really cool. Play all, episode selection, scene selection, special features, audio options, subtitles and info text. Yo, wait, this is the first time watching a classic Doctor Who serial. This one, Battlefield, Alonzi. Fantastic. So yeah, like I said, this series is series 26 or season 26, and this is the last season of classic Doctor Who, which is really interesting, as you can see over here. It is featured with, Sylvester McCoy plays the 7th Doctor. Ace is played by Sophie Aldrin or something, I don't know. She also appeared in the Power of the Doctor episode, which is really cool, obviously with the Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. But obviously, let's talk about this episode because I think it's really interesting, and it was my first classic Doctor Who story ever, so that's really cool, and I really liked it. Like, if there were to be other adventures that I watched, like imagine if it was like another story, I probably had a different opinion on Classic Who, but thanks to this episode, this was my first story, and I really liked this first story, so that's nice. You already know I'm going to sing over the intro because I don't want copyright claim. Anyway, hey, look at the TARDIS, man. Holy shit, that's insane. Look at those 80s graphics, man. Holy shit, this intro was whack AF, but it's so damn cool. I mean, for 80s intro, it's really cool. Oh, look at Sylvester McCoy's head. Oh, blank. Oh my god, that's really cool. That's really cool. Anyway, Doctor Who, let's go, aka Battlefield. So, like I said, it's about the 7th Doctor and Ace going on an adventure in England, I guess. They go to some kind of nice nature-ish, I guess not really suburban place, but it has like castles. It has a little cafe, or a little place, a hotel, I guess. It's pretty cozy. This episode, the location is pretty cozy. It's really cool. We have castles too, and yeah, it's really nice. It has a big lake, really nice. So alright, let's talk about the story, I guess. So Doctor and Ace, land on this location, right? And for some reason they know something is wrong with the TARDIS. The TARDIS is like flickering and giving off bad signals, I guess. Red lights everywhere in the TARDIS, so the Doctor knows there's something wrong. So alright, he goes outside and eventually also finds out that there is something going on here, and he eventually, together with Ace, finds some kind of archaeologist who takes him to a battlefield, an archaeology battlefield. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a very difficult word to say, but anyway. So they find this battlefield, I guess, with ruins and a bit of swords and knights and stuff like that. Like, okay, that's pretty cool, medieval stuff. I like it. So alright, there we go. But also UNIT is involved. UNIT is also trying to test on new weapons or something, like bombs or whatever, I don't know. But eventually, those bombs are not from UNIT. These are actually knights from an alternate dimension who land on Earth and try to conquer it or something, I don't know. So there we go. The Doctor also finds that out, which, it's about medieval knights from another dimension. I mean, how cool is that, right? That's really nice. So, alright, so these knights eventually are also in league with Morgan, I guess, Morgan Le Fay, which is from an Arthurian legend, which is obviously from King Arthur's story. That's really interesting. Like I said, Battlefield is it's a good episode, to be honest. I really liked it because it has like Doctor Who science fiction stuff. It has mythology about King Arthur and stuff like that. It's really nice. It has Excalibur. It has some other little nods to this Arthurian legends, I guess. But anyway, so the Doctor and Ace go to this hotel thanks to this new brigadier, this woman who I actually recently saw in the Red Dwarf episode, which was also called Alternate Dimension. So that's really interesting, where she played a female version of Lester. Anyway, another BBC show that I really like. So there we go. So this new brigadier takes Ace and the Doctor to a hotel where they can live or sleep a bit because they're trespassing the unit area. So there we go. And there the Doctor meets, I guess, this man who runs the hotel, right? But he has a little holster, like a sword holster, without the sword. So he only has the holster, right? But this holster is getting very freaky, very weird. It bangs on the wall or something, and eventually almost chops the Doctor's head off or something. Or maybe like the sir who takes care of the hotel, almost his head, like it flicks right through like almost the I guess the wall, but it gets stuck in the wall. The Doctor knows something is very, very wrong. So there we go. And he investigates it and eventually finds, obviously, in this battlefield, this archaeology site, this tunnel where that leads him to a spaceship, which eventually has King Arthur in it. But King Arthur is like dead. He has turned into ashes or sand or dust or something. So there we go. And Excalibur too. Excalibur is actually this, I guess, key to powering up the spaceship which they are in. So this spaceship is underneath a lake, and like I said, it's Doctor Who. It's really cool. Like Excalibur, it's really nice. That's a really nice little detail. I guess Excalibur could be a key to something like a spaceship, and I think it's a really cool thing to do for Doctor Who. So eventually, the Doctor gets chased by this phantom ghost. I don't know. And Ace gets stuck in this water tank. And that's also a little fun fact. The actors who played Ace almost died, I guess, in this tank because it got filled up with water. But Sylvester McCoy, who played the 7th Doctor, saw something with the glass. It was breaking. But everywhere on the floor there were like cables from lights and stuff like that from the set. And obviously, the water could have been too much of an impact on this actress. So Sylvester McCoy said, okay, screw that. Everyone stop what you're doing and help her. And that's a really nice little detail, little fun fact, I guess. So there we go. So in the story, everything turns out great, nice. Ace and the 7th Doctor go to, this location. They go back upstairs, but eventually, find out that the Brigadier, the classic Brigadier, is back. And yes, I skipped a bit of his story of the episode here, so I'm going to recap that. The Brigadier is eventually, kind of gets retired in this first opening scene of this episode or this serial. The Brigadier is retired, and eventually also gets a call from someone like the unit officer, not really the Brigadier itself, the new one, the female one, but like another officer that the Brigadier is needed, I guess, because the Doctor is still, needs help. So the old Brigadier goes to this new Brigadier, and together they find the Doctor and Ace in this spaceship, which is really cool. And yeah, nice. Brigadier is back, baby. Alonzi, nice, really nice. I really liked him as the Brigadier, and he's a very iconic character. He has played scenes with, the 2nd Doctor, the 3rd Doctor, the 4th Doctor, the 5th Doctor, not the 6th Doctor, and now obviously 7th Doctor, which is really nice. So yeah, really nice. Okay, so together they find out that Morgan Le Fay is getting into their universe. Together they stop that. Morgan Le Fay is defeated, and I guess that's supposedly it. Oh yeah, and Morgan Le Fay unleashes a destroyer on this world, which is, you can probably see it on the DVD this guy here. You can probably also see it in a picture, a better one. I'm going to post it right now. This animal, this creature is really cool. Like the face mask is very well detailed. It has like electronics in it. It's really nice, and to be honest, that's also why I liked this adventure so much. It's a kind of, you know, an inspiration to the new Who that later comes, I guess, or comes later with like Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant. Like the aliens look very cool in this, you know, in the serial especially. It's nice, but also this destroyer figure, and he has like horns. It's all very detailed, very very beautiful in my opinion. So there we go. And yeah, the destroyer doesn't really do a lot of destroying. He just stands there and like, says like stuff like, I'm going to take over this earth, oh, and the next one, and my next planets, because I'm the destroyer, yeah. And absolutely does nothing. So yeah, the Doctor and the Brigadier blow up. I mean, not really blow up, but blow the destroyer up and the castle where he is in. Imagine, you know, 7th Doctor and Brigadier. Well, the Brigadier actually explodes the castle, and he is, I guess, revealed to be dead, but not really. He survived, which is really cool. And I watched a special feature about the actor who played the Brigadier and said, I don't want the Brigadier to be killed off in the serial because he had a long run. I want his happy ending. So that's why. So that's also really nice, and really happy for the actor that he got his final happy ending, I guess. So the Doctor and Brigadier and the unit in this location, you know, try to clean up a bit. The Brigadier goes back to his wife, which is really fun. And the ending is actually quite cool. Like, you know, it's very, very heartwarming. The Brigadier is back home, and you know, they have a little conversation in the garden and make some food. It's really interesting, really cool. And hey, I really like this first serial, man. I'm really happy that I watched this serial, this first introduction to the classic Who. Yeah, some things were really 80s, like the music were very like, you know, with like some kind of 80s vibe, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense. And yeah, you can probably see that the ratio on the screen is also like very square-ish. So there we go. So yeah, there we go. I'm also going to talk about a bit of the extra things you got. So this is Battlefield. Yeah, this is Battlefield, this is right. So this is the first episode I watched. So let's talk about the bonus features. I watched a bunch of things, something I just skipped through and sped up. But I watched the photo gallery, very interesting to see different photos. And oh yeah, I watched the Battlefield Special Edition, not a serial. I didn't watch the 4 parts, I watched it in one long run. So that took me 1 hour and 30 minutes, which is really cool. I really like that part. Like, I didn't really want to watch 4 different parts because, you know, you're watching a story and then gets interrupted by the outro. Oh boy. But yeah, okay, there you go. I watched the special edition one, which, like I said, was a bit longer. I also watched on the second DVD a making of documentary, I guess, but also behind the sofa, which is really interesting, where you know, the actors in this serial, especially Sylvester McCoy and Sophie Aldred, try to talk about their experience on the episodes and watch it together, but also some old companions of the 7th Doctor, like the actress who played Tegan. She had some very sarcastic jokes, man. I really loved that, man. So that was really interesting to see. I also watched, water tank footage, where, you know, the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy, tries to help this actress because she was in the water. And I also watched, Nicholas Courtney tribute, which was the actor who played the Brigadier. Fantastic 25-minute documentary, really cool. I really like that too. But I also watched studio and location footage, which took 2 hours. I didn't really, you know, watch a bunch of, you know, the entire 2 hours, but I watched a bunch of things. Like, I skipped a bit, sped up a bit, and really interesting. Like, they have all the takes, man, of the different episodes in there, 2 hours and 30 minutes long. That's insane, man. But hey, look, I really like this serial, and obviously I have 3 more different episodes to watch, which is Ghostlight, The Curse of Fenric, and also Survival, which is the last episode of Classic Whoever. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone. Or should I say, Doctor, I let you go. Allons-y.